in appreciation of superior public service to the Department of the Navy. The Commandant of the Marine Corps takes pleasure in presenting the Superior Public Service Award to James E. Bassett III for services set forth in the following: for significant contributions and unflagging support of the United States Marine Corps for a period of 64 years. In 1943, he enlisted in the Marine Corps, rose from private to the grade of first lieutenant, led a rifle platoon in combat during the Battle of Okinawa, where he was wounded, participated in the mainland Japan landings, and was discharged in 1946. Embarking on a highly successful career in Kentucky state government and the private sector, Mr. Bassett never forgot his military roots and remained a staunch advocate of the Marine Corps. He's hosted 3 Marine Corps University Foundation fundraisers and worked closely with the President Marine Corps Heritage Foundation as a member of the Founders Group, which advanced the projects of the foundation, most notably the National Museum of the Marine Corps. Since 1992, he's hosted the annual Marine Corps Birthday Breakfast at Keeneland Association, Lexington, Kentucky, thereby ensuring the tradition of Marines celebrating their heritage continued. Most recently, he assumed the duties as Chairman, Marine Corps Coordinating Council of Kentucky. Throughout his distinguished career as a Marine and as a private citizen, Mr. Bassett continues to epitomize once a Marine, always a Marine. Mr. Bassett's selfless patriotism and dedication reflect great credit upon himself, are in keeping with the highest traditions of the Marine Corps and the United States Naval Service.
This is indeed an honor. It's one that is overdue, and we appreciate what you do for all of us. And on behalf of the Commandant for the Secretary of the Navy, I'd like to pin this on you and congratulate you on being a superb example of a Marine.
Be seated just for a moment. I want to thank you, General, for those overly gracious and undeserved remarks. I'd like to point out, too, my cohort, Stanley Jones, who has been with me on the breakfast that we started around 20 years ago with 2 paper plates in the kitchen. It's grown into this wonderful annual affair, that meeting with you and sharing it with you, our love and respect for the Marine Corps. I want to thank the Coordinating Council and Russ Scott and Ed Armento and the others that worked so hard for this reward. I can tell you I'm painfully uncomfortable knowing that in this room there are many more of you that are far more deserving. And after listening to these sterling remarks of the Commanding General, it makes me feel even more inadequate in accepting it. But there's one thing I can say. This is a classic example of Marine 101, of taking a nobody and trying to make a somebody out of it. And I appreciate the effort. And I just wish that Platoon Sergeant James Joseph, drill instructor, Paris Island, 1943, would see me today. If you don't think having the name James E. Bassett III at Paris Island was easy, let us never forget, we don't leave a Marine behind. Semper Fi.